You gotta get into the groove.
Hi, this is Leung back with GrooveAsia Live. If you're joining us live, give us a hashtag live. If you're joining us on the replay, give us a hashtag replay. Now, yes, it has been several days since the last time that we came on live. What? Were you under the impression that we forgot about you? That we're not doing this anymore? Of course not, right? The reason why we haven't been on for the past several days is because I actually just got back from a trip. I got back from a long trip. It was the first trip in about 2 years, and it was very constructive and productive. For those of you who might not be following me on Facebook or other parts of social media, I do want to invite you to do so by going to facebook.com/Simon Leung. Once again, that's facebook.com/Simon Leung. And when you go to facebook.com/Simon Leung, you will see that this is my profile, and that actually not just within the Groove community, not just within GrooveAsia, but anywhere within my social media in the last several days. The last time that I posted was on the 5th of January, which was just about a week ago. Okay, and as you can see over here, it was basically the start of 2022, doing it the right way with not just the first road trip of the year, but the first time traveling at all in almost 22 months. That's pretty crazy, right? So this is definitely a turn into the right direction, because as you can see, a very well deserved and I think fun time for all of us who were involved. It wasn't just a regular trip. Just to share with you a little bit more about what it was in fact an AGM. An AGM stands for annual group meeting, and that is usually done with companies. I'm talking about companies such as GrooveAsia, such as Summit. I'm sure you know that by now, hopefully, GrooveAsia is in fact not just a community, it's not just a software, right? It's also a real life company. And so with this company, we discuss absolutely huge plans. I'm talking about tremendous plans for 2022 and of course beyond that. Just on the topic of GrooveAsia alone. Just to let you know, of course, and to reconfirm, yes, the G Lives, the GrooveAsia Live, the show that you're watching right now, they will in fact continue, of course, right? In addition, we also want to bring back multiple things that were very popular in the last 6 months, the first year of the GrooveAsia inception, such as Groove Leaders Unite, our mini courses, our webinars, the one-day masterclass, our sponsor programs. Remember those? Yes, we're going to do those again for you as well, featuring all of our expert guests, a lot of our gurus, friends, and things like that. So if you're excited about these sponsor programs, type in the word sponsor inside of the comments. We also will have a continuation of multi-speaker seminars, where we'll also feature many of other expert guru friends who will be sharing a lot of their content with you, as well as a variety of marathon style events similar to the Groovathons, right? It's going to be very exciting. Now, on top of that, I want you to write down this date. Write this down, comment this into the comments so that you know to look back into it and to remember it in case you don't have anywhere to write it down, you don't have a whiteboard, you don't have notes in front of you. Write down this date, the 19th of February, okay? The 19th of February. Comment that into the chat. The reason why I want you to write down the 19th of February or February 19th, depending on where you're from, how you write that in which order, is because on this day, and I don't really reveal too much, but on this day, we have a very special event planned, okay? It's going to be at least, and the reason why I say at least is because the details are not full in yet, but we will have a very special, at least full day event. It's going to be training, a very special training, and it's going to feature internally the leaders of GrooveAsia. Okay, so with all of that, we're talking about executive level. We're talking about people who will do nothing except to share with you the best that we have to make sure that you succeed within GrooveAsia in 2022 and beyond. Are you excited about that? If you are, type in the word excited inside the comments. More importantly, of course, make sure that you do put down February 19th. Now, because of that, we also want to let you know that in terms of GrooveAsia as well as the other projects that we're working on, of course, we have multiple companies, we have brand new projects, and just in the first half of the year long, in fact, just in Q1, we have events, we have different companies and different projects that has to do with the event space. We're looking for speakers. So if you're interested in being a speaker, there's multiple ways to work with us. If you want to train on the virtual stage, the real stage, even if you want to be a part of something called a speaker bureau, this is something that we're working on as well. A masterclass, agency, e-commerce, and a whole bunch more. In fact, not to be overly aggressive and not to be overly ambitious. In fact, when I share with you some of these numbers, when we actually break down the math and we break down the potential, it's actually very, very conservative. What if I were to tell you that we are very, very on the right path of possibly, as a team, as a company, generate 6 figures, or maybe even 7 figures, or maybe even into the multiple millions, and not just within a year, we're talking about potentially within a month. Does that excite you? Does millions in potential excite you? If it does, type in hashtag millions inside the comments. Hashtag millions. Now, traditionally, I understand that usually this would probably only be exciting if you are a company owner, right? If you own the business, maybe if you are a shareholder, maybe you're a stakeholder, maybe if you have some kind of a claim inside of the company itself or the business itself, or if you're just like a on paper partner, right? It's usually only exciting for these company owners. But what if I were to tell you that you, for being right here, right now, by being a company, a part of the company, a part of the community, a part of the GrooveAsia family, not only are you at the right place and at the right time, we might actually potentially want to have you involved as well. We might potentially want you to get you a piece of that $1 million pie. Does that excite you? If it does, type in the word excited inside the comments. Because as time goes on, as we continue on these G lives, as we continue on in some of these additional meetings that we will have with you, I will explain to you. I will, along with the fellow leaders of GrooveAsia, we will explain to you exactly what this trip was all about. We will detail to you the information that you need to know in terms of how you can be a bigger part of everything that we're doing. We're talking about protege opportunities. We're talking about meeting with mentors, getting in touch with partners. In fact, over the last several days, when we were on the trip, we were in touch with our top leaders as well. So with all of that, just know that with everything that we're doing, we have each and every single one of you to be involved if you want to. So do you want to be involved? If you do, type in the word want inside of the comments, because in the next few months, no less, no longer, okay, within the next few months, we do plan to have brand new leaders within the community. We want to have brand new mentors, just like the half a dozen that we already have inside the mentorship group right now. But in addition to that, we also want to create a very special VIP team. Do you want to be a part of a very special VIP team? If you do, type in the word VIP inside the comments. A VIP team of not only people that you will be learning from in an inner circle, but in fact, profit sharing partners. Again, if you want to learn more about that, I encourage you to write down the date, 19th of February, because towards that date, as that time continues to near, you will learn more and more about exactly what all this information is going to be about over the next few days. We're going to finalize all the details, and sooner rather than later, we'll provide you with more and more of this information. So my next question, are you interested to be a part of this? Are you interested to profit share with us? Are you interested for us to profit share our millions with you? If you are, type in hashtag interested inside the comments. No doubt, 2022 is going to be absolutely crazy. It will be an amazing year. It's going to be very ambitious. It's going to be very busy. But at the same time, all those ambitious goals that we just talked about, they are very, very doable. The only thing that we need to do is we need to plan. Write that down. We need to plan. Plan. And speaking of planning, if you haven't already, This is how you're going to plan your 2022 dates with us. Okay, write this down when you see this on the screen. I want to invite you to go to grooveasia.cm/free planner, because at the end of last year, if you recall, we actually gave away a very special holiday gift. What was the special holiday gift? It was a 2022 free planner, okay, for GrooveAsia. As you can see over here, once you go to grooveasia.cm/free planner, you will see our limited edition free gift, which is to access the printable 2022 free personal planner to schedule your best year yet with GrooveAsia. So once you come over here, you will be able to access your spectacular GrooveAsia personal planner for the year. Once you go all the way down over here, you will be able to access it by entering your name and information, enter in that details to get access. But in addition to that, once you have access to this, you will now be able to plan your year correctly. You'll be able to schedule out all the different things to put it onto your own calendar, to share this with your friends. And speaking of sharing this with your friends, if you want to also give this away as a gift, the good news is you can do that. Simply go to grooveasia.cm/JV. Once again, that's grooveasia.cm/JV. And once you go to grooveasia.cm/JV, you will be able to see our JV page, which later on, you will also be able to see that there will be additional affiliate links that will be added into here, which will include that planner as well. So with all of that, just know that there's a ton of information that we still want to continue to share with you. There's going to be a lot more events, a lot more training, a lot more things that we have not yet even planned out on. But just so that you know, I may not always multi-stream back to my personal profile anymore. So if you do want to connect with me and you want to see different kinds of programs that I do connect with over here on my personal profile, then again, I want to invite you to come over here to connect with me on my personal Facebook profile. However, if you do want to also keep in touch with us inside of GrooveAsia, I want to invite you, if you haven't already, to go to facebook.com/groups/GrooveAsiaCM. Okay, once again, that's facebook.com/groups/GrooveAsiaCM, because once you go to GrooveAsia CM Facebook group, as you can see over here, you will be invited into our personal private community of GrooveAsia only incentives and exclusives. And it's over here where you will actually learn more information about the saving the date of a very special live event that's going to be happening. That's happening about a month and a half from now, and you will be invited to be a part of a very special team as well. So make sure that you are a part of our community. If you haven't had the opportunity to do so, come over here to facebook.com/groups/GrooveAsiaCM. And in addition, you might also want to be a part of our YouTube community as well, which you will be able to find at youtube.com/GrooveAsiaCM. Between our Facebook group as well as our YouTube communities at GrooveAsiaCM, there will be a lot more information, a lot more details, a lot more bonuses, incentives, announcements that you're not going to want to miss out on. So make sure that if you haven't already, like us on Facebook, join us in our groups, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and turn on those notifications so that you don't miss out on anything. All right, so with that, that is pretty much all of the updates that I have here for you. I know that we went a little bit fast. I know that we're a little bit rusty because it's been over a week since we've came on live, and there's just so much amazing and exciting things that I want to share out with you that I just simply could not contain myself. So with all that, I'm glad to see many of you back here as well. Just to make sure that I do say hi to some of you who have been saying hi in the back. I do see you, VJ. He is saying he is very excited to be here. We also see Queen B, who says interested, as well as VIP. Chenille is also joining us and very interested as well. We also have another Facebook user who is joining us. #live. Michelle is also here, and so is Ali. Great to see all of you. And for just so that you know, Mr. Kieran is also here, one of our GrooveAsia mentors. Michelle is here as well. And so are many of our other friends. Mingru, also great to see you. Hope to catch up with you sometime very soon. Madhu, also great to see you as well. And of course, another friend who is a Facebook user. If you haven't had the opportunity to do so, simply go to grooveover.to/authorize to authorize Facebook to show you on on right here on StreamYard so that we can see your smiling faces, we can see your name, so that the next time that you're here, we can go ahead and say hi to you. All right, so with all of that, Mingru is saying hello to everyone once again, and so is VJ. Very awesome, always great to see each and every single one of you each time that we do come on live, because there is never a shortage of surprises, never a shortage of opportunities. And when you are a big part of everything that we're doing right here in GrooveAsia, rest assured that 2022 is going to be super exciting, full of opportunities, and you're going to be so happy and so excited that you're right here at the right place and at the right time. So with that, on behalf of the entire GrooveAsia community and myself, I do want to thank you for being right here with us. Take action right now. Let us know if you have any questions. And until next time, we'll see you right here on The Inside. Cheers, folks. We'll see you on next time.
You gotta get into the groove.